Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Feulfire. Um, got a bit of a different video here. I know my last one was a long time ago, but I got inspired by this swinging door right here, and I'll get to that a little later. So this video is going to be pretty short, but I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts that I had when designing the Escape Brett map for Baldi's Basics Full Deletion. It seems like there's not too much going on here, design-wise, which you'd be right, there isn't a lot, but there is still some stuff. And I don't know, I just thought it would be kind of neat to share it, since I haven't really shared it before. So this map is all about risk versus reward gameplay. I'd say that's what it's about. So there's quite a few examples here. The first one comes in the form of little hallways here. Well, I guess varying hallway lengths. So you have this hallway, smaller, which I'd like to think of it as quicker to get to where you need to be, but more dangerous. And, well, it's obviously not a very long hallway here, but if you're coming out on this end, Brett can be here, 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 or there. Or maybe he can even sneak up behind you from one of these doors or from somewhere around here, because there's a lot of places he can sneak up on you. So you got to be very careful. Actually, 3 types of hallways, I'd say. So this is the middle length hallway. But then you also have this here, which isn't really a hallway, but it's the shortest path, the easiest path to get to the most variety of locations here. But again, there's like... Well, I was going to say there's even more locations you can come from, but I don't know if that's true. So we have this. This is the really short hallway. Then we have this, slightly longer. And then at the edges of the map, here and here, we have these long hallway, curved hallway. I mean... esque hallways here. That made no sense, I'm sorry. You have these long curved hallways, which are on the left and right side of the map here and here, like I said before. So these are the longest, of course. I said that like 3 times already. And, well, it doesn't take you a very short amount of time to get where you need to be if you're using these, but they are the safest. There's not really many places he can come from. The places he can come from, like in here, are, you can usually see through. So it's not as dangerous. And so if you want to have a bit of an easier time seeing this little design philosophy, I guess, just picture all these rooms here without the doors, or better yet, just picture these rooms non-existent, just empty space, and then you can kind of see a little bit better the design. And there's also these spaces here marked by these tile floors. These are lookout rooms. The mode's description even mentions them, which not really much going on. The characters can still get to you, but they do have a lot of windows, so it's pretty easy to see out. This window even just shows all the way back here. And, okay, there's actually a few more risk versus reward things than I thought. This hallway, or room, has an item at the end here, which, you know, I mean, you might want that item, especially considering it slows Brett down a little bit. But, problem is, very short hallway, only one exit, so you gotta be extra careful Brett doesn't follow you in here, or you're just gonna wanna maneuver around him, but that can be difficult depending on his speed, or just, well, it could just depend whether it's difficult or not, or the level of difficulty. So there's that, and then there's a few examples of stuff like that to a lesser degree, I'd think. I'm pretty sure, with the items. But, like, maybe right here, because there's a few. Well, no, this is a lookout room, so I guess not, because a lot of windows here. But another thing here, in the previous version of the mod, the one that's currently playable at the time of making this video, Early Access 1.1, no, I mean 1.0, this is Early Access 1.1, the work in progress version, which still isn't out. I'm sorry, I know it's been, what, like a year I've been working on this version, but I mean, I think it'll meet your expectations pretty well when it does come out. But in Early Access 1.0, Brett could actually hear you opening these doors. So that brings another risk versus reward type of thing here. Whether you want to, like right here, if you want to get to this side and you're here, I mean, you could just go straight through here. That would be very quick. But then Brett might be able to hear you. Or you can alternatively just go around. Now, one last thing here is the thing that inspired this video. So let's just give myself a permanent swinging door lock here, or a glitch swinging door lock, whatever you'd want to call it. The name has changed a little bit. Let's give myself some keys as well. So this, ooh, hi. So when you're coming out of this hallway here, which is a new hallway in the update, it's very dangerous coming out of here. Seeing as Brett can come out of here, like all of these places he can come out of, or Hammered, and Hammered can just take you and then drag you right into Brett. So something I've noticed here, just while doing some playtesting, it's a lot safer if you lock that door. It is way safer. But it is also a bit of an inconvenience, because if you're coming from this way, usually the way you get through to, let's say you're going to the outside section, usually, well, no, you'd probably just go straight through here. But now you can't. Oh, hi. Told you it was dangerous. But that's a little bit of a tricky situation, I think, because, I mean, it's really up to you what you want to do. So that was an accidental risk versus reward type of thing right there, which I didn't realize until just a little bit ago, which is what sparked this video idea. But, oh yeah, and then Brett's going straight through there too. Just tricky situation, inconvenience, or a bit of a risk. You'd probably want like a B soda on hand if you choose not to lock the door at all, because that way you can at least defend yourself if you have quick enough reaction time. Let's see, is there any other little risk versus reward things I can talk about? I guess right here, because, well, this is where Brett spawns in the new update for one. But again, a lot of dangerous little corridors here, so you want to be careful. But this also does have every vending machine. The randomized one, Zesty, B soda, salad. It's got all of them, so you might want to get an item from there, but a little risky. Or you can just go around here. But yeah, I believe that's it. This video was not meant to sound like I'm making this all deep or anything, because I'm not really. It's not deep. It's not. This is just some stuff that turned out to be slightly, a tiny little bit, risk versus reward. But these were just my thoughts when I was actually designing certain parts of the map. A lot of this was accidental, though. The way I make maps, usually I just start with a tile, and then I build off of it, and then I fill in little hallways. It wasn't really meant to be this much of a risk versus reward aspect, though I did lean into that on some parts, like with these long hallways and short hallways. But other than that, it was pretty much accidental, and it's not really this deep thing. It's just, oh, Hi, low storage space. Nice to see you. Not really a deep thing. It isn't. It's just wanted to share little design thoughts because I thought it was kind of neat. So I hope you enjoyed that. And hopefully I can get back to doing like some streams or something soon. I do have a few ideas for streams, but I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet. But anyway, that was it for the video, so I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys soon, hopefully. Peace.